Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Almost said the wrong game. Last episode, we went and took a little bit of an explore around the island of Nekataka. Saw what we could, found a location we can't get by right now. We'll come back to that sometime in the future. For now, time for us to head southwest. We've got islands and places to explore. And things to see. And over here, I believe, is part of a quest. So I suppose you can take a look around this island for a moment and take a look at it. An old battleground, too. I feel like it's generally best to look around something before actually landing. Derelict of alien ship. Doru points at the ship in the distance. Galleon, Captain. A three-master. Or it was. Naught remains of the ship's foremast save a splintered stump, and the bowsprit has been sheared off. See how they crippled her? That's the work of pirates. Principe, most likely. And probably the upstarts if they're raiding this close to alien patrol routes. Beidou leads in close. They'll have taken any gold, but they might have left supplies. Urena's brow is damp with sweat. We shouldn't stick around. If the Valians see us plundering one of their ships, they won't give us a chance to explain. Use the spyglass. A red flag with scales and stars, the emblem of the Valian Trading Company, flaps from the main mast. Pull up alongside it, we'll salvage whatever's left. You take a small boarding party and scour the galleon. Most of its cargo and all of its crew are missing, but you do find several barrels of fresh water and a few sacks of dried rice and coarse meal. It takes your unseasoned hands the better part of the day to finish hauling it aboard. Got a lot of food, though. You're still with the galleon when Doru calls out a warning. A ship with the lines of a Valian privateer is speeding toward you. The crew aboard the Defiant scurry across the deck, readying the ship for combat. By the time you've returned to your ship, hauled in the anchor, and let out the sails, the privateer is almost upon you. However, as the privateers draw near, you see them point at your Valera sails. The other captain acknowledges you by doffing her hat, and the privateers pull away. We were lucky there, I believe. Alright, go ahead, put that in. Rice is also good, and more water. Put that back in as well. And we don't have much in the way of drink. We are going to need to get more eventually. Alright. That said, Oathbinder's Sanctum is somewhere we need to go. Though I think we can explore these little bits around here first. Some water, and there might be something from this old battleground. Nothing of value, a few potions, and that's it. Alright. And now we have the Oathbinder's Sanctum. Let's go in, see what we find. After hours spent wandering through the desert, you stumble into a lush oasis nestled against the base of a massive pyramid. You search for an entrance and finally spy one at the very top of a long staircase. Ascend the pyramid. It's a tough climb, but that doesn't stop you. Drenched in sweat, you finally enter the welcome shade of the room at the top of the pyramid. Okay. I believe we are looking for someone here.
Aethys likes to keep the candles burning in his church when no one's around. That ain't Aethys.
Lost dues in good faith. Yeah, I'm looking for some guy named Oswald. Not that there's much to this place. It is of level. This fractured relief portrays the broken crown symbol of Wodica.
Leave it to me.
The eyes of the statue seem to follow you wherever you walk. Alright. I'm gonna drop down a save, and then we'll head downstairs. Alright, let's head down, see what we find. I don't know what will be in here, or how big this area is. Seems like it's more horizontal than... No, vertical than horizontal.
Whispers in the darkness. Whispers from the grave.
Ishi, you're shivering. Stay close, boy.
Hello, spirit. The translucent visage of an Orlan glows before you. As you approach, it shimmers. You are swallowed by a tide of bewilderment. Reach for the soul. As your mind strains toward the confused soul, the presence of other spirits begins to prick at the edge of your awareness. You sense their rage is directed not only at the bright soul, but at your intrusion. A rush of grisly images flash before you. Sadistic murders, violent torture, and worse. A din of spiteful whispers assaults your mind as the depraved souls relive their gruesome crimes. They take glee in the terror of their victims. The confusion of the bright soul lessens. Emboldened by your presence, it shines with a steady azure glow. The whispering souls retreat to the shadows. Your mind clears. You extend your perceptions to the bright soul, and it reaches out to you in turn. The world slips away. You wake with a start, unable to breathe. Someone covers your mouth with their hand, their grip so tight you can taste the salt in their sweat. You're hauled from your bed by 3 dark figures. They drag you screaming down the stairs and toss you onto the road. You stumble to your feet only to be painfully thrown back down. Taut ropes bite into the flesh of your wrists. "Murderer!" accuses one. "Betrayer!" shouts another. Your neighbors watch from the windows, mouths agape. None of them come to help. They turn away as you scream their names. You feel a jolt on the back of your head, and darkness envelops you. When you come to, your knees ache against cold sandstone. You betrayed nothing, killed no one. Confusion and pain swirl in each panicked plea. Hardened eyes stare back at you through slits in an expressionless mask. You find no reprieve in them. Words are spoken but lost within the rhythmic pounding in your head. This can't be happening. The masked figure demands justice. A sword swings and you feel the hot bite of steel against your neck. Oblivion rolls over you like a tide. Abruptly, you find yourself back in the ruin. The confused spirit pleads with you without words, its shimmering glow almost childlike. You were executed for a crime you didn't commit. It wasn't your fault.
If you've seen what you need to see, Watcher, I'd like to fulfill my duty and reap this soul. Will you allow it?
Jody raises her lantern, eager. The light slices eerily across her face. Go ahead. With a rattling shake, the lantern's otherworldly light flares and the soul is sucked inside. A hard shudder racks Jody forward and she moans, sweat beading on her brow. Jealous whispers return with renewed malice. The guilt of the damned bears down upon you, an unholy chill that sinks deep into your bones, your very marrow running cold as ice. Unnatural shadows dance in the darkness around you.
Let's go.
They're angry. Don't worry, we can take these out. They're not that rough. They're just angry they're being left behind.
Sure.
Alright, loot everything we can here, I suppose.
What?
Ooh, something hidden. It's a hidden skull? Oh, some gems hidden in the skull. Okay, that makes sense. I wanted you to loot that, thank you. Also, something I need to check here. Right, yeah, I know about party AI. That's something I can do to change how they play. I'm looking for... Yeah, AI needs to be active. There we go. I don't know why the AI for that was inactive. That makes sense.
Leave it to me.
Okay, we found a way to go further down. This door is stuck fast. The statue decorating the small shrine has been dusted and polished to a shine. Alright. Well, we've got a path down to the next area. Let me drop a save before we go down. Alright, down to the next floor. Hopefully the guy is down here and okay. Well, there's a body. A bloody note. Dangerous creatures have made this sacred place their home. If it is Wodika's will that they remain, it is not our place to disturb them. Further, remember that we are not here as looters. Anyone caught thieving will meet the Strangler's justice. Let Kudwina's death be an example to you all. Inquisitor Lodwin. Oh dear. So there's some Inquisitors in this place. That's a little worrying. It's also very dark, I have to say. Alright, open up this. Oh, the door was right there. Well, let's see what we find in here. Cave beetles. Those aren't too bad. There are a lot, however, I will say that. But we're killing them very easily. Do we really need to do the slowdown for all of these things? I mean, it's just a horde of beetles. Alright, finish off the grub burrows. So that we don't have to deal with anything else coming up. There we go. Okay, another body here. And one up here. That one was a mage. More skulls here. That lowers that. At least we have someone with a lamp. Otherwise it would be very hard to see what is going on around here. You feel a soft breeze blowing through the crack in the stones above. A deserted cat. Peter. Alright, who are you, Peter? While Peter is following your party around, your area of effect attacks deal more damage, and all party members receive a bonus to the size of their area of effect attacks. Okay, interesting capability there. Oh,
Some first.
go ahead. Bunch of sporlings. Sure, we can take him out easily enough, I think.
I don't feel so good.
Okay, down goes those two sporlings, and now for the dank spores.
After him.
That one's almost down. That one's been taking a good amount of damage. Didn't really need to fire at that one, truthfully. And it's down. There we go. Not too shabby.
God darn it!
Okay. Not really much else around here. In fact, that seems to be a dead end. Alright, well, we've got a door over here, so let's head over. I do like the, while it is annoying that I can see so very little, the way the lighting works is actually kinda nice.
Leave it to me.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay. That's a dead end. That goes down to the next level. What do we got here? The crush of time has significantly weakened this section of wall. You feel a slight breeze coming through the cracks between the stone. You suspect that the wall will come right down with a little bit of force. Let's try and break it down. Adair charges into the wall, but it doesn't budge. Adair stumbles back, grimacing in pain. Okay, bad idea. And he lost some might. Alright, use a pry bar. You start to put leverage on the pry bar and the wall begins to tremble. If you continue, there will be no way to get out of the way without collapsing the wall on yourself. Bomb it with a grenade, then. I mean, it worked. Well, it was something. Okay. Sorry about that, Adair. You'll be fine. Alright, let me drop down a save before we go down to the next floor. Alright, and down we go. See what we find next. This floor seems a decent size. Looks like there's only one way to go. Let me open this door, see what's inside. Ooh, a trap.
Sure.
And another one. I feel like this is a shortcut. There's another. Yeah, this is probably a quicker way to get through without having to deal with a load of fighting.
Why not?
Because this path here probably leads through a load of fighting. That's my guess.
What are we here?
But hey, disarming traps, it gets us a bit of experience. And that seems to lead to a hidden room. With some treasures. You know what? Hold on a moment. You. I don't want you to wear that. Where are the torches? There. Use one of the torches. That'll help out a lot. Rot ghasts. We can kill those.
Do this. Let's go.
Down goes that one. We are doing decent at the damage of these things. Couple more. And there we go. Not too shabby, eh?
Oh, Ixie. Oh, no. Son of a cur.
Okay, loot all of that. Guessing by the thick layer of dust on these stone slabs, they haven't been used recently. The water roils with a teeming of countless tiny maggots. And this leads to a room. Oh!
By decree of the Queen that was and the will of the Steel Garrote, you will meet justice.
Uh-oh.
Kneel, Oswald, and be tried for your crimes.
Wait! I can pay you. I can make you all rich. Just let me go.
Your bribes fall on deaf ears.
I wonder if it's too
We
late
seek
for a trial
only
by
to
combat.
exact Wodaka's justice.
Huh? What? But I didn't do anything.
You stand accused of the crime of oath-breaking. What say you?
Oh
I
dear.
haven't broken any oaths. I swear. You have the wrong man.
Did you not betray Adir, your country of birth, during the War of Defiance?
What? But that was over 150 years ago.
Then you freely admit your
Oh
crime.
dear.
No, it's not what you think. Duke Hadrid, he forced me. I had no choice.
Oswald of Adir.
Hold on. As you enter the large chamber at the bottom of the pyramid, you notice a sizable group of well-armed people dressed in raiments of the steel garrote. In the center of the group kneels a man bound at the wrists. He looks around wildly. His eyes widen when they fall on you. Before the kneeling man towers an imposing woman, her face obscured by the severe lines of a Wodakan mask.
You intrude on the deliberations of the Court of Wodaka, outsider. Choose your next actions carefully, lest the queen that was turn her gaze to you as well.
The man on the floor is an elderly elf clad in dirty clothes, his face contorted in the expression of a cornered animal.
Oh, thank the gods, please. Get me out of here. They're mad. They're all mad. They mean to put me on trial for oath-breaking of all things. They say I betrayed the Idiran Empire, but I haven't been back there in over 100 years.
Be silent, or I will make you so. State your purpose now, or die with him.
She turns her steely gaze on you. Through the slits in her mask, you can just see the glint of her eyes. This man shirked a large debt. I'm here to collect.
Such a debt is but further evidence against the accused. Thank you for your testimony. Trespassing upon these sacred hearings is an offense punishable by death. Of this crime, you are guilty.
Oh, bloody hell.
You shall meet your end here, in the Holy Court of Wodaka, as will he. I pray your soul learns from your mistakes on its next turn about the wheel.
Oh, great. Well, take them all down. Okay, that's a decent spell. Let's see, is there anything better? How about a fireball? Ooh. Ooh, that's a good spot. Send a fireball out.
Yes?
There you go. Nice bit of damage. Down goes the Inquisitor. Down goes the Agent. All that's left is the two neophytes. One neophyte. Alright. Well, that's them all dealt with. Cowl of the Piercing. Ooh. That looks useful. So, +1 perception, religion, and insight. That'll be nice. Does anything here give that? You have Captain's Eye, which... Okay, that's not the most important. Yeah, I think we can wear this instead. And you can wear the pirate hat. Yar.
I feel bad there's not enough. Of course.
The statue of Wodaka extends so far below you that you can't see its feet. Right then, Oswald?
I owe you a debt too large to repay, stranger.
He wrings his hands and gives you a shaky smile.
How did you ever find me all the way out here? Did Inalis send you?
Khan actually sent me after you.
That tenacious little wretch. I owe her my thanks. And a drink. Several drinks. And And a fair bit of money, too.
He grimaces, his broad brow furrowed with deep wrinkles.
Those steel garrote zealots have been after me for decades. Good riddance.
So, about my reward.
Ah, yes. Yes, indeed.
His attention is suddenly diverted by an apparently fascinating stain on the hem of his robe. You're broke, aren't you?
Yes. Unfortunate business mishap. You know how it is, I'm sure.
Hunting a god doesn't cost much beyond time and sweat. Want to take over for us?
He titters nervously and twists the hem of his robe in his hands, unwilling to meet your eyes. Don't make me grab you by the ankles and shake.
Shake all you like. You'll find naught but some lint and a mouldering old handkerchief. Well, and this old ring. It's the last possession of any value I own. Here, take it. For your trouble.
Immune to hangovers from alcohol if worn while drinking. I'm never gonna drink. He presses a simple length of string twisted into a makeshift ring into your palm and nods, a small frown tugging at the corner of his lips.
You have a ship, don't you? Of course you do. How else would you have gotten to this benighted island?
He shifts his weight from foot to foot, restless and unsettled.
Let me join your crew.
Why did the Inquisitor have you on trial exactly?
After what you did for me, well, I suppose you have the right to hear the truth of things. The whole truth, rather. You'll remember that the Deerwood was once a colony of Adir, yes? Well, I was one of the first colonists to set foot on that benighted continent. When it became evident the Deerwood intended to revolt, I took their side in the War of Defiance against the country of my birth.
Ah.
I'm sure you'll be astounded to learn the powers that be in Adir didn't much like that. The Steel Garrote's been after me for my grave transgression ever since.
That was over 150 years ago. They've been hunting you all this time?
Those Steel Garrote hounds are relentless. But it should be a couple of years before they find me again, thanks to you, at least. I hope as much.
What could you offer as a member of my crew?
It's no secret I'm an old man. Now, I might not be able to hoist a mainsail any longer, but I've picked up a thing or two about navigation in my decades of traveling.
He bounces back on his heels, every word coming faster than the last.
And I don't care much for coin, I can tell you that. An extra ration of rum here and there, and I'll be perfectly contented.
Welcome aboard, Oswald.
Thank you, my friend. I owe you a debt twice over.
He gives you a toothy grin and stands a hand's breadth taller. Well, we got a drunkard on our ship. And that's the way out. So I suppose we should go this way and clear out oh no. No, we still need to go down here and clear out whatever else is down here, monster-wise. Let the episode go a little longer while we clear things out and get the rest of the loot. Only seems fair. There's some loot. Oh, hello! Oozes.
Not exactly my area of expertise.
Right, kill the oozes, please. I didn't expect that.
Like that?
Fortunately, oozes aren't really that big of a deal. It's a meditation chamber. Clearly, the meditation didn't work very well. Aloth, that wasn't very pleasant of you. You hurt us. I hate those kinds of AoE spells. The Zhaurip chitters angrily at you. A Zhaurip? And hostile Zhaurips. A lot of Zhaurips at that. Holy crap. You know what? Fireball sounds like a good idea. How about there?
Yes?
At least we're able to kill these Zaurips quickly and easily enough.
It's not very helpful.
That was a nice fireball! Completely destroyed one of those Zaurips. Very nice. Alright, finish off the worms. Well, the one worm that's left. And there we go. Okay, didn't expect to find a bunch of Zaurips in here, but hey, it worked out well enough.
Sure. Of course.
Alright, let's loot everything here. Oh, a sky dragon worm. This newly hatched sky worm was carried across the ocean by an enterprising band of Zaurips intent on making a new home in the Deadfire. While the sky dragon worm is following you around, you deal more damage with ranged weapon attacks, and your party gains increased accuracy, deflection, and reflexes versus distant targets.
These markings look familiar. How do you suppose it got here?
I have no idea. Regardless, very nice. And now, we can get out of here. So let's go and get out of here now. I think that shield is actually something you could use, isn't it? Yeah, medium shield, but it's fine. That's a good thing. You have a warbow there. You should probably hold on to this. Alright. Anyway, we can head around, we can get out of here, and as soon as we get outside, we're going to end the episode. I don't know how much more there's going to be here. If there is any more. But that went well. Okay, head on up. Oh, it's the door we found that we couldn't open. Alright, and from here we can just head up and get out of this place. And with that, I am going to go ahead and end this episode right here. Next episode, time for us to get back to sailing again. We'll head back to Neketaka after we've completed a few other quests and the like in order to turn this in. That'll be sometime in the future. For now, we're fine. That'll be in the next step. Maybe we'll look at this island the next episode. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then... Oh, wait, Dacilla. That's a bounty, isn't it? Yes. Alright. Next episode, we're gonna go for Dacilla. Till then, I am Chestic44, also known as Fly. That is Laniara, Adair, Joti, Maya, and Aloth. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, and I shall see you all next time.